Hey, it's John here from John Stool Runs. I'm about to go to Park Run in Dubbo. Before I go, I usually have a little bit of a trot down the street at home, get my body going in various ways. And so I'm going to put my shoes on. These shoes I have been wearing for about 9 months. They're going quite well, but they're starting to wear and I need a new pair. So how do I choose a new pair? Will I go for the same ones? Will I go for a different one? How do you choose a new pair of running shoes? Well, I thought I would go and see a friend of mine who will be at Park Run. Afterwards, Tim's agreed to a little interview. He's a podiatrist, he's a runner, and he organises a group of runners to do an interval session on a Wednesday night at the local athletics track. It's called Track Sesh, and he does a very good job of leading about 40 or 50 runners on a session. Well, just finished my Park Run and I'm talking to Tim over there, Tim Morris, the podiatrist. I'm going to ask him a few questions. I'm going to ask him what are his 3 tips for choosing the right running shoe for running. So, Tim.
Thanks, John. As a podiatrist and an avid runner, I know how important it is to get the right shoe and the right fit for your feet. So here are my top 3 tips on getting the right shoe for you. Tip number 1, what is your purpose? What are you trying to get out of your running? Are you just trying to get out and do a couple of runs a week? Are you trying to increase your Ks and train for a half marathon? Or are you trying to change up your training and hit the trails or get some speed sessions into your training as well? Tip number 2, go and get fitted. There's plenty of great reputable shoe shops around now that are very well trained in fitting your feet, making sure you get the right length and width so that your shoes are as comfortable as possible. Running's hard, so you want to make it as easy as possible. So getting a nice comfortable shoe helps with that. Also, they're very well trained in knowing what every shoe is meant to do. So if you go in and talk to them about what you're trying to get out of your running, they'll be able to point you in the right direction of whether you just need a good all-round shoe or a shoe that can handle more Ks or something like that. Tip number 3, update your shoes regularly. As a rule of thumb, you're going to get about 1,000 Ks or 12 months out of your shoes. Your average runner is going to get about 12 months out of their shoes. Now, if you're increasing your Ks, you're going to hit that 1,000 K mark quicker. So you might have to update your shoes every 9, 10 or 11 months. There's some really good apps like Strava or Garmin that can help with you tracking how many Ks you've done in your shoes. So that's a really good tool to use as well. Running is really cheap. You only need to buy a pair of shoes. There's no gym membership, there's no cricket bat or cricket helmet. So all you got to do is buy 1 pair of shoes and hit the ground running. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Tim. As you can see, running is very popular in Dubbo and a cheap sport. All you need is a pair of running shoes. Just try and make sure you get the right pair for you. So there we have it. Tim's advice for getting a new pair of running shoes. Purpose, fitting, updating. And Apologies for the sound on my mic. Down at Park Run, I forgot to turn it on. So that didn't help. But Tim's was on, so that's the main thing. You got his advice there, very good advice. So if you're due to get a new pair of running shoes, purpose, fitting, and yes, I'm going to update my shoes soon.